Oh, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 102. Yeah, we're getting there with these pickups videos. This is the first pickups video I've actually shot in a while. I just haven't had the funds really to go out and buy things, although looking at the stuff I've got for this video, you'd think I'm talking shite. This is harking back to the good old days of my pickups. There is a range of every system here pretty much. We've got PlayStation 1, we've got Sega Master System, we've got Xbox, Nintendo GameCube, we've got NES, PS3, PSP, PS4, Wii, DVDs, N64, SNES, Game Boy Advance, and something for the Wii U. So we've got a shitload of stuff. And Sega, just Sega in general. So we have got a lot of stuff here, guys. We're just going to fire through them. First thing that I picked up, now this was... I didn't pick it up. I actually got given it to me by my girlfriend. One of our customers at work came in and paid her cash for fuel, as you do, and she noticed that one of the coins wasn't quite right. So she had a closer look at it and she noticed that it was actually something Sega related. So she gave it to me. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to make it out, but it's actually a Sega Amusement Coin. I'm hoping you guys can see that okay. If not, let me know and I'll take a picture and post it on my Facebook page. But yeah. But she gave me this, but she didn't know I was actually bidding on one on eBay, which I won for like 50p, and that was another one, the exact same one, so I have two of them now. So that's pretty awesome to have two of these. They're just amusement coins, they're not worth anything, but they're just nice little quirky wee things to have. So 50p for the two, as it worked out, it's not too bad. A little bit of postage as well, but you know, shit happens. So that was a little bit coincidental. Pretty cool though, so I'm really happy with that. Right, bottle of water, gotta be done, for the rest of these pickups, because this could take some time, guys. We're going to be here for a while. Oh, no doubt this camera will go out of sync. If it does, you'll notice jump cuts, because I'll just go back and I'll redo everything, because I'm sick of it. But yeah, so anyway, moving on. First thing that comes to reach, I went to, well, I was on Gumtree, and I was, actually, no, that's a lie, it was on Facebook. And I actually could have done an on-the-road pickups with this. There's not really a lot to show though, to be fair. I was on Facebook and this guy was selling some of his collection. He's sort of shipping up and moving on. A lot of us seem to be doing that. I thought about doing that myself. I'm kind of in two minds about it, but at the moment we're still collecting, which is a good thing. But I went along and I had a look at some of his stuff and I made him an offer on a couple of things because some of the stuff he had was pretty good. And yeah, we went from there. Got some really cool stuff. So first thing that I got from him was a GameCube game that I've been after for quite a while. It tends to vary in price on eBay. I mean, you can sometimes get it cheap, sometimes it goes for a little bit of money. But nowadays it seems to be coming down in price, which is pretty cool. So this one I'm really happy to have in the collection. It's one that I needed for the set. I'm not going for a full set on the GameCube, but there's my own personal set in my head. This was one of the games that I needed to get. So that game in particular is Tales of Symphonia. Box complete. In superb condition, 2 discs, and the discs don't even have a scratch on them. I'm really pleased with the condition of this. Never seen it out in the wild, no surprise really, because if it is out in the wild it's usually snapped up pretty quickly. And yeah, it's really nice to have in the collection. Haven't played it yet. I know it's like an epic RPG, but I'm really looking forward to giving it a go. And yeah, so that was the first one that I picked up from him. Next thing that I picked up from him, he had a controller for the Wii U, which I thought was really quirky, and I didn't really know much about it, so I thought I'd pick it up. It is a Super Mario controller for the Wii U. It's a GameCube controller, but it works in the Wii U. I don't understand how, but connects to the Wii remote. So there you go. Haven't given it a go yet, typical fashion. But yeah, it's. I just thought it looked quirky as hell, and he sold it to me for a good price. I think I got it for like a $5. It's boxed in complete and really in mint condition actually. If we open this up, you see it's all in there. I have taken it out and had a look and put it back in. It's in really good shape. So I'll take it out now so you guys can see it. Still in its wee baggie. So that is really cool. Really pleased to have this in the collection. You know, I'm a massive Super Mario nut, so this is going to go right alongside the collection really well. And yeah, it's like I say, nice to have these things. I don't come across them often, especially on Facebook or Gumtree or whatever. Don't generally come across anything other than PS3 or Xbox 360, so it's nice to have one of those in the collection. So it's an extra controller as well, so that's a boost. Right, moving on. We went to sorry, I'm not moving on. It's the same guy. He had a Wii game. I kind of like doing these in segments, but this is going to be a little bit split because obviously he had a couple of things that I wanted. For the Wii, one of the games that he had, while we're staying on the Tales of Symphonia route, why don't we go and get Dawn of the New World? I didn't know anything about this game, didn't even know it was out. But apparently, you know, it's a pretty decent RPG. It's a pretty decent game in the Tales of Symphonia series. Again, the disc has no scratches on it. The manual doesn't even look like it's been read. This guy's stuff was in excellent condition, which is obviously how you like to find things. He had loads of other things as well. He had what else did he have? Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube. I think he had it for the Dreamcast. I can't remember, but he had loads of stuff. But this is all I was really interested in. I've already got Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube anyway. But yeah, so this all together, what I bought off of him, I think it came to like £25. £10 for both the games, which I know is a little bit much for this one, but I'm not really bothered. And £5 for the controller, so pretty decent haul from that guy. 2 Tales of Symphonia games and a Yawn Super Mario Wii U Controller for £25. I'm happy enough with that, to be honest. That's not bad. That gets us off to a pretty good start, I think. So yeah, let's keep it going. Next thing we got was from Asda. We went in past. Obviously, I missed the sale. I always miss the sales, which really annoyed me actually. But I went in past the entertainment section, picking up Disney DVDs as you do. You'll have noticed that in my Facebook page and also in my Asda pickups videos that I've been picking those up. But we actually went in past and just thought we'd have a little look, see if there was anything left. There was a couple of games left, generally for the PC, which of course I'm not really interested in. But there was one that popped up for the PS3 that we thought, alright, we'll get it. It's still sealed, and that is Assassin's Creed Rogue. I have heard bad things about this game. I'm not really into Assassin's Creed, I have to be honest, but the missus is. She loves it. I'm still sort of making my way through the first game. It's quite a long game for me, and I kind of get confused a little bits of it, and I don't really like the storyline, so it is a little bit confusing for me. I know it gets better as the series goes on, but yeah, for me, I'm really struggling to get through the first game, and if I'm struggling to get through the first game in a franchise, I generally don't really bother with the rest of it. But I will persevere with this series because I know it is very good, and I know there's a lot of people out there that really enjoy this series. Gaming and console tech being one of them. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue, £10. It was 16, still brand new and sealed, and the missus picked it up and really wanted it, so not going to say no. And it says sale on it, so it makes us feel like we got something in the sale. So yeah, pleased to have that in the collection. I know this came out with Unity, I think it was. I think they both came out together. I don't understand that, why they bring out 2 games in a franchise together. A little bit confusing, but okay. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue for the PS3 for £10, not too bad. Right, after that, I went on the old eBay. Actually, no, we're not going to go to eBay yet. What we're going to do is going to go to another local pickup. And this was actually on the same night I picked up that stuff, the Wii U Controller and the Tales of Symphonia stuff. This was actually off my friend at work. He actually works in the garage I used to work at, Greg. Thanks very much, buddy. I appreciate this. So he's told me a little while ago he had some retro stuff that he was selling. So I thought, alright, well, send me a picture, let me know what you have, and I'll see if there's anything in there I'm interested in. And 4 games popped up that I was keen on getting. First one for the N64 is Super Smash Brothers. Didn't have it, and it works fine. He asked me to test them out. They work great, mate. I'm really pleased with them. Yeah, Super Smash Brothers for the N64. I didn't have the game beforehand. Not really bothered about getting N64 games boxed. To be honest, it doesn't really faze me that much. I'm sort of more into my NES, getting that boxed up. But yeah, N64 games. I haven't picked one up for a while, so this is like a rarity on my channel. So Super Smash Brothers for the N64. And he had 3 SNES games, which I was keen on getting. Actually, 2 SNES games, sorry. One of them is actually off of eBay, which I'll show you in a moment. But 2 SNES games, sorry, I'm getting confused now, that I was keen on getting. So 3 games in total. I'm just speaking shite now. First game is a game that I've been wanting for a while, actually. It's a European version, so it's got German and English in it. So it's a little bit confusing. Not a massive fan of the game, if I'm being honest. I did give it a go. And yeah, I can't really see what the hype's about with it. But I'm not a massive fan of this franchise anyway. But it's nice to have it in collection, and I will go back and check it out. And that game is Super Metroid. Really pleased to have it. And yeah, it's alright. It's not great. I mean, I'm not a massive Metroid fan, but this one is pretty cool. to be fair. So yeah, I'll go back and check it out. But yeah, it plays in German as well, so it's a little bit annoying, but it's got English along with it, so what you're going to do. But yeah, got that one. And this one, which is UK release, thankfully. And it's been one that I haven't really been all that bothered getting, but I saw it and I thought, it goes for a pretty good price on eBay, so I thought I'll pick it up. And that game is Sunset Riders. They're not in the best condition. I mean, the labels are ever so slightly faded, not by much, but just ever so slightly, and the backs of them are really yellowed, but that's a common problem with SNES consoles and games. The console I have, I bought it was brand new and it was mint. It's now all completely yellowed, so they're a nightmare to try and keep in good shape. But yeah, really pleased to have these games, and I paid a fair whack for these. I'm not going to lie about it. I can't actually remember how much I paid. I think it was like £60 or something. But yeah, I paid a fair whack for these games. I'm not bothered though. He's all right. You know, he's a good lad, is Greg. So I don't mind that. So thanks very much, dude. Thanks for holding on to them. He held on to them for a little while for me as well. So thanks very much for that, mate. Much appreciated, and they will fit nicely in my collection. Right, moving forward, other SNES game that I got off of eBay. I only got it for like $1.99. It was like £2 postage, and that was Mech Warrior. It was a game that I was meant to pick up a while ago, but I never got around to it. This one's in very, very good condition, so I'm really pleased to have that in the collection. But not really much to speak about. Mech Warrior. One of those late night things. I see a cheap SNES game that I didn't have on eBay. Oh, I'll have that. Bit of in it, and before you know it, I won it. Right, so we're getting through this a little bit quicker than I thought we would. Not too bad. Next game I'm going to show you is another eBay pickup for the PSP. And that game is Darkstalkers Chronicle: The Chaos Tower. I have no idea why I picked this up. It's a fighting game, and it's a 2D fighter, I believe. Haven't given it a go yet. I think I saw it, somebody was selling it on Facebook, and I thought it looked interesting. The artwork really took me in. So I thought, oh, I'm going to get that. And I got it for like, I don't know, like £3.50 or something off of eBay. So not too bad. I know it can actually go a bit cheaper than that. But yeah, that was okay. And it's a fighting game, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to see what I think of it. I haven't really played the PSP for a while, if I'm being honest. So I haven't actually picked up a PSP game for quite some time. So yeah, this is like another one of those things on my channel. The rarities are coming back. But obviously this isn't a rare game. It's dirt cheap to get. But yeah, Darkstalkers Chronicle: The Chaos Tower for like £3.50. In decent condition. It's all complete route, as you'd expect. So yeah, nice to have. You know, why not? You know, you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I'll see what I think about it. And we'll have a combo. But yeah. Okay, right, moving on. Next one we have for the Sega Master System. Now, I've only got one game for the Sega Master System, and it's a first for my channel. It's a first for the Master System collection to have one of these. Ricky might know what it's about, it's just me talking about it. I don't have one of these in my collection yet. It's a common game, but not this version of it. Well, it is slightly common in this version, but it's nice to have it, and that is Transbot, and it's a Sega card. The first Sega card I have, I paid like, I don't know, £12, £13 for it. These Sega cards aren't cheap. It's complete in box, and it's a nice wee box. It's a quirky wee thing. It's just like a slimmed down Master System box, and it's even got a little cover for the card itself. It's obviously well, not a custom made box, but it's obviously the boxes are meant to be for these cards. I suppose you could use them for TurboGrafx 16 cards as well. I'm not sure. That's a console that I don't think I've ever mentioned on my channel, so there you go, it's another one. But yeah, it's nice to have one of these. I'm looking into getting them. I was kind of leaving it until I'd finished picking up the regular titles first before I picked these up. But I don't know, it's one of those late night things. The same with the SNES game Mech Warrior. I just saw it and I thought, oh, I'm going to put in a bid for it, and I won it. So it's nice to get out of the way. Transbot's not a hard game to get, and it's not a great game either, but you know, it's just one of those. It's nice to get out of the way, and yeah, it's clearly a ever so slight rip-off of a few things. I'm not really going to talk about them. You can probably see them in the pictures there. But yeah, Transbot for the Sega Master System, nice to have. I've got the regular cart version of it. I got that right at the start of collecting. It's not hard to get a hold of. It's extremely easy. But yeah, the Sega card, a little trickier, but not too bad. So nice to have that. And hopefully I'll be getting a full Sega card collection, but there's a few of them that go for a hell of a lot of money, and are extremely difficult to get. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get them, but you know, we'll just have to play it by ear with the channel. Right, next I'm going to show you PS1, because this game really isn't worth much. Versailles, A Game of Intrigue. I don't even know why I got this game. I think it's like a point and click kind of game. The reason I picked this up, I don't know. It was one of those, again, late night eBay things. Seen it for £3.99. I thought, oh, that looks good. We've all done that. We've all done it. I've done it a few times in this video already, so we've all done it. Make me feel good. But it's complete Aru, and it's not in bad shape, if I'm being honest. The disc has got no scratches, it's just got dust on it. So I'll wipe all that off and it'll be fine. And yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. It looks okay. Looks quirky enough to me, so I'll give that a bash. I may actually already have it, to be honest. I've got a lot of PS1 games. I really need to go through them all. If I've already got it, then I'll punt it back on eBay and I'll probably get nothing for it. But, you know, we'll see. So, Versailles, a game of intrigue. I really hope so. Right, next games. These were all off of eBay and they were all off one seller. I haven't picked up Game Boy games for a while, but I'm really pleased to have these. It's getting harder for me to find original Game Boy games. I mentioned this a while ago. It's getting harder basically because I have so many of them. And these games in particular are, you know, if I type Game Boy games on eBay, it always comes up with the most popular things. And of course I've already got them. There's a couple of games that Spuds, was it Spuds something? It's really rare and it goes for a lot of money. That was on there and that was going for a shitload of money at the time, and it very rarely pops up. But I didn't bid on it. I kind of wish I had done, but it was battered. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, moving on. I'll go show you the Game Boy Advance games first because they're not as popular as Game Boy games. But Strike Force Hydra. Didn't have that, so I thought, okay, I'll give that a bash. And Back to Stone. And I know I don't have that one, so yeah, I thought, why not? I'll give them a go. And these ones were included with, well, not included, I just added them to the purchase. Megalith, which I'm not sure, I might have it, because when it came through the post I went, oh wait a minute, I think I might actually have that. It's one of those things I've seen it on eBay and I thought, I definitely don't have it. But now I've bought it, I think I might do. But if I do have it, this one I'm pretty positive is in better condition than mine. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. This one I know I don't have, and that is Word Zap. Yeah, another American release. Not sure if it was released in the UK from Jaleco, so maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, nice to have it anyway. And Hatris, which I never had. I was surprised. I thought I had it, but I went through the games and nope, don't have that one. So, and that's in good condition as well. So really pleased to have all these. All in all, it came to like £19 for them all. So not cheap. I usually like getting them a lot cheaper than that, but it's an awkward way to hold them. I like trying to get them a little cheaper than that, but you know, for 5 games, £19, I'm not really going to say no. It's like, works out as over £3 per game. So a little bit on the steep side, but hey, it adds more games to the collection, and the Game Boy collection is stagnant. It's not really growing, but it has a little bit, so that's good. Right, next thing. Okay, next thing is NES. Let's show you NES. Right, I got a boxed NES game. I've been watching this game for a long time, and I've just been paid, so I thought I'll go and get it this time. Because every month I see it, I never pick it up when I just get paid. Because I wait, I'll go like, alright, well, I get paid, I'll pick it up. But for whatever reason, I just never bothered. This month, I did though. I saw it popped up as something that was ending soon. And it has been on eBay for like 4 months, which tells you it's not worth what I paid for it. But I paid, I think it was like £17 something for this game. And it's boxed and complete, so I can't really argue. And that is The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. And it's NTSC only, so I need a modded NES console to play that, which is no problem because I do have one. But yeah, and the box is in pretty good shape. I have to say, it's got a little dent on the back here. But other than that, it's in fantastic shape. Just like you would see in a shop, really. I'm actually really pleased with that, the condition of that. And for that to be on eBay for so long, yeah, probably not worth what I paid for it. But, you know, it's all in there. Adventures of Gilligan's Island. Yeah, and it's an NES game in the collection. It's the first boxed game I've picked up for a little while. I think actually, that's maybe crap. I think I had one in the last video. But it's been a while since I've done a pickups video, so that's what I mean. But yeah, Gilligan's Island, The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. I don't know anything about the TV series, to be honest. But yeah, it just looked good. It's in good condition. I'm happy enough to accept that in the collection. So yeah, so that's another boxed NES game into the collection. And there we are. I keep telling myself I'm not going to go for a boxed collection, but I always end up doing that. So that's nice to have that out of the way. Next game for the Wii. This game in particular, I've been wanting for a long time, and it's been really difficult getting it for a good price, and I didn't pay a good price for this one. I just sort of gave in to temptation and went and bought it. It cost me £50. Ouch. Yes, indeed. But it's nice to have, and that game in particular is a horror game. I love my horrors, and this one in particular I've been really wanting to get because it is really good, and that is Calling. Really pleased this is in the collection, and it was actually one of the games I wanted to get for episode 100. But of course it came a little bit later, but it's here now, and it is a PAL version, all in English, which is always a boost, and it's complete-aroo. So I'm really pleased to get this in the collection, and it is fucking creepy. I've seen gameplay of it. I've actually played a little bit of this one, and it gets you. It makes you jump a little bit. So if you can find it in the wild, highly recommend picking it up. Very good game, and it goes right alongside my Ju-On The Grudge. So yeah, really pleased to have it in the collection. So Calling for £50, ouch, but happy enough to pay that. Let's just check the camera. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left on this little record, so we're going to rush through the rest of it. I showed a PS4 game in my vlog. I said I was going to play it, I haven't yet. Ether. Haven't played this yet. It's a first-person adventure that deals with the fragility of the human mind, and it's basically about a guy that goes into people's minds and corrects memories. Fills in the gaps, basically. So it's like a little puzzly kind of game. I'm actually looking forward to playing it. I had it on pre-order and it kept getting delayed, so that fucking annoyed me. But yeah, I was actually going to cancel it, but then they told me that it was on its way, so I was like, oh well, I better just take it. But Ether 1, limited edition, steelbook case, hasn't been opened yet. I'll only open it when I play it, which will be soon because I do want to play it. It actually looks pretty decent. So comment below what you think about it. Let me know. Be interested to see how many people actually pick this up. So yeah, but anyway, Ether 1. It's kind of slipped under the radar, that one, but nice to have in the collection. Right, a couple of games for the Xbox. Fucking hell, 2 minutes. Right, a couple of games for the Xbox. Original Xbox. These are boxed and complete games that I wanted to get. This one was actually from a seller in Aberdeen, but I was too lazy to go and pick it up, so we sent it in the post. And that is Siberia 2. I have Siberia. I don't remember what system I have it for. I think it was on the PS2 and the Xbox. I may have it on the PS2. I could be wrong. I may actually have it on the Xbox. But anyway, Siberia 2. Nice to have. And boom, in the collection. That only cost like £5 and all. And this one costs £9 posted. And that is Call of Cthulhu, The Dark Corners of the Earth. And this was one of the games that I really wanted in episode 100 because it's actually very good. Everybody's raving about it. Everybody says it's creepy as fuck. And it is one of the Xbox games that goes for like 20 odd quid. I actually got a bargain with this one. This guy actually really gave me a bargain. And the reason is because it's marked. The disc is marked with pen. So is the manual. I'm actually not too bothered about it. It shows the odd sign of wear and tear. But for £9 to go in the collection, I'm not really all that fussed about, if I'm being honest with you. But it's just a game that I really want, and I really want to play, and delighted to have. So those two Xbox games, it came to roughly about £14 for the two, off different sellers. This one was off of Facebook, and this one was off an Aberdeen seller, also from Facebook, but different sellers and all. Yay! Right. Moving on. Have I got time for this? Oh, 1 minute. Right, okay. Go through these really quickly. The DVDs. Avengers, Age of Ultron. I actually completely forgot I had this, but there you go. Insidious Chapter 3. Fucking Insidious, there you go. Unfriended, because I really want to see it. And The Theory of Everything, because, you know, we've all got a theory of stuff. And they were like £5 each, but that one was £6.99 from my local shop, but they were like £5 each. Looking forward to watching them. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. A little recap of the DVDs. Thanks very much for watching episode 102. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please rate, comment, and subscribe the fuck out of this video and smash the like button. And also join me on Facebook, link below, and to the YouTubers that I mentioned in this video, link below as well. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.